What is it that the Ash'aris are famous for? They're famous for favoring intellect over intellectual evidence. They give precedence to the aql over the naql. They use their mind to assess the evidence. If the evidence, according to their feeble minds, is illogical, it doesn't add up in their little brains, because they cannot help but thinking that Allah is like His creation, then want to save Allah from being like His creation. So they fall into the tashbih that they are criticizing us of, and then they wind up falling into ta'til and tahrif, which is denying and distorting the meanings of the ayat. As you will see in another video I saw of him just recently responding to someone. He claims that the hadith about the nuzul of Allah, the descent of Allah Azza wa Jal, is referring to an angel. Where did you get that from? Where did Prophet ﷺ say that? Nowhere. This is how you deny the Quran and the Sunnah and the way of the Salaf, and come up with your own invention. Why? Because you're using your brain. In your brain, you're thinking, every minute somewhere in the world is the last third. So according to this logic, you're applying the physical laws that Allah created on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and the laws that Allah created do not apply to Him, and Allah is not like His creation. لَيْسَ كَمِثْلِهِ شَيْءٍ. Therefore your whole paradigm is bogus. Your whole paradigm is distorted. Your whole paradigm is deviant, because you're trying to understand Allah Azza wa Jal the same way you understand the creation of Allah. And we Ahlul Sunnah wal Jama'ah say no. لَيْسَ كَمِثْلِهِ شَيْءٍ وَلَمْ يَكُنْ لَهُ كُفُوًا أَحَدٍ. There's nothing like unto Him. There's nothing co-equal to Him. Therefore we don't understand Allah, and we don't apply those limitations on Allah Azza wa Jal, because He is unlike His creation. Something y'all can't do. And not only that, they will reject a hadith in Bukhari and Muslim if it opposes their logic. Imagine to what point the Ash'aris are deviant. A hadith in Bukhari and Muslim, the famous hadith in Sahih Muslim, the hadith of the Jariyah, the slave girl, who points to the sky and says that Allah Azza wa Jal is fi sama, they will reject that hadith.